Have you ever been met with a closed door, only to realize later it was the push you needed towards something better? Today, we explore how to transform the experience of rejection into an opportunity for growth, drawing inspiration from the wisdom of the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius. Picture a reality where every denial doesn't hold you back, but instead pushes you ahead. Rejection, often felt as a painful setback, can actually serve as a launch pad toward your true potential. It's not about outsmarting destiny, but rather recognizing that what seems like a refusal may be a subtle redirection to something far better. If you're feeling unseen, unheard, or undervalued, it's time to rewrite your story. In this session, we'll delve into 13 impactful insights designed to help you embrace rejection and use it as a source of strength. These aren't just ideas, they're actionable strategies you can start using right now in your everyday life. Before we dive in, help spread this knowledge by giving a thumbs up and clicking the notification bell. It lets YouTube know this content matters to you. Let's embark on this journey together and turn your setbacks into stepping stones for triumph. Ready to make rejection your superpower?
Lesson 1. Ignore them. When faced with cold indifference, don't retreat. Elevate yourself. Ignoring those who disregard you isn't a petty move, it's a powerful affirmation of your self-respect. Picture this. If someone decides you aren't worth their attention, that's their loss, not yours. By not responding, you send a clear message. I value myself more. It's like holding up a mirror to their behavior, quietly showing that their actions don't shake you. But how do you maintain this stance without falling into bitterness? The key is to turn your focus inward, towards your own life, ambitions, and joy. Engage in pursuits that nourish you, whether that's reading, sports, learning something new, or spending time with those who truly appreciate you. This isn't about revenge. It's reclaiming your energy and putting it where it counts. Though being ignored can hurt, don't let it trap you in pain. Instead, use it as fuel to grow stronger. Build a protective shield of self-worth that deflects such neglect. You're not just enduring rejection, you're flourishing in spite of it. This mindset reflects true emotional strength and maturity. Never forget that your value isn't defined by whether others recognize it. Keep being authentic and let your actions speak louder than their silence. Lesson 2. Maintain emotional control. Rejection often triggers a strong emotional reaction, tempting you to respond impulsively. However, one of the Stoics' most powerful tools is remaining calm. When you're dismissed, it's natural to feel frustration or sadness, but Stoicism, a philosophy as meaningful today as in ancient times, encourages a different route, a measured and thoughtful demeanor. This doesn't mean ignoring your emotions. Rather, it means not allowing them to dictate your actions. When you feel overlooked, instead of reacting negatively or chasing validation, pause and ask yourself why this affects you. Often, it's not the rejection itself that hurts, but the insecurity it reveals within. Here's the practical advice. When you're being ignored, take a deep breath and remind yourself this moment doesn't define you. It's fleeting. Stoicism teaches focusing on your own conduct and mindset rather than others' behavior. Remain courteous and kind. If you choose to engage, do so sincerely and without expecting anything in return. This isn't passivity. It's mastering your emotions and understanding that your worth isn't contingent on others' acceptance. Your true strength lies in how you respond, not how others treat you. That realization can change everything. While adopting this calm approach can be challenging, it leads to true growth. By mastering composure in rejection, you're nurturing inner peace that isn't reliant on external approval. It's a path toward genuine self-confidence, teaching you to appreciate your value independently. This emotional resilience is magnetic. People are naturally drawn to those who stay grounded and don't falter when faced with indifference. By keeping calm, you're not merely surviving rejection, you're using it as fuel for personal development. This is the essence of the Stoic mindset.
Lesson 3. Let go mentally. When rejection strikes, mastering the skill of detachment can be incredibly empowering. This doesn't mean ignoring your feelings or pretending the hurt didn't happen. Rather, it's about using that experience as a springboard for positive change. Begin by recognizing the rejection and feeling its effects, but avoid letting it consume your mind. Like an experienced sailor steering through turbulent waters, use the challenge to move forward instead of letting it overwhelm you. Changing how you view rejection is key. Instead of seeing it as a barrier, imagine it as a sign pointing toward alternative routes and new opportunities. Engage in activities that nourish your inner self and expand your worldview. Pick up a thought-provoking book, challenge yourself with a physical activity, or get involved in community work that offers fresh insights. These pursuits aren't mere distractions. They serve as foundations for self-growth and resilience. Each new experience shapes you into a stronger, more flexible person. Additionally, build a supportive network. Surround yourself with people who motivate and encourage you. Share your goals and listen to theirs, fostering an environment that promotes mutual encouragement and development. Always remember, rejection doesn't define your value. Instead, it invites you to rediscover and reinvent who you are. As you move along this path, you'll realize that what once felt like a setback was actually a gentle push toward a more rewarding journey. Lesson 4. Prove your worth through action. Though rejection can hurt deeply, it also serves as a powerful measure of your resilience. Instead of letting it weigh you down, see it as an invitation to showcase your determination. When you're overlooked in a meeting or passed over for advancement, pause and take a steadying breath. Rather than succumbing to feelings of bitterness or self-pity, redirect that energy toward positive endeavors. Focus on projects that highlight your abilities or volunteer to lead new efforts. Being ignored doesn't reduce your value, it offers a chance to shine even brighter beyond the shadows of dismissal. The saying, "When one door closes, another opens," isn't just a platitude, it's a call to deliberate action. Rejection doesn't define your worth. It guides you toward opportunities better suited to your talents and passions. If you miss out on a role, consider it a gentle push from the universe toward what aligns more closely with your strengths and interests. Use this moment to reflect, regroup, and adjust your path. Identify your core skills and find ways to leverage them effectively. Your journey to success is built on turning setbacks into comebacks. This process isn't about masking disappointment with a smile, but embracing all your emotions and then moving forward with grace. Stoic wisdom reminds us to concentrate on what's within our control, our responses and behaviors. When dealing with rejection, show compassion both for yourself and others. Perhaps the person who overlooked you faces their own challenges. Offering empathy isn't a sign of weakness, but a mark of true strength. Learn and grow from these experiences. Reflect deeply
and rise stronger, like a phoenix emerging from ashes. Rejection is not the story's end, but a plot twist that propels you toward becoming your most authentic and resilient self. Face it with timeless wisdom and youthful energy, and see how it transforms from a fear into your greatest ally for personal growth and achievement.
Lesson 5. Embrace silence by cutting off contact. Silence is more than just the absence of noise. It's a powerful tool in managing rejection. When someone ignores or dismisses you, the urge to fix things by reaching out can be strong. But this is where you change the narrative. Choose to embrace silence instead. This isn't about manipulation. It's about reclaiming your strength. By resisting the impulse to flood them with messages or calls, you're stepping back to regain control. This break isn't just for them, it's for you, allowing you to reset and remember that your value isn't dependent on someone else's approval. This silence is an intentional and thoughtful pause, not passive waiting. During this time, you focus on your goals, passions, and personal growth. Think of it as hitting a reset button that brings clarity and inner strength. This period of no contact is a boundary set out of self-respect, not coldness or cruelty. It says, I value myself too much to chase after someone. Such a mindset is not only stoic, but deeply empowering, signaling confidence and high self-worth. Consider the message your silence sends. In a world that expects instant replies, choosing not to respond can be compelling and even magnetic. It reveals that you're steady, grounded, and have a full life beyond this rejection. The aim isn't to make them regret or return. It's to demonstrate that you're balanced and self-assured, unaffected by the need for external validation. While it may not change their behavior, it will transform your own, helping you become stronger, centered, and prepared to face whatever lies ahead with grace and composure. Lesson 6. Prove them wrong. Using rejection as a catalyst isn't merely about disproving others. It's about discovering what you're genuinely capable of. It means turning every no into motivation for personal growth. Imagine someone questioning your skills in a certain area. This is your moment to refine those abilities, not to gain their approval, but to push your own boundaries. Dedicate yourself to learning, practice diligently, and develop your competence to levels even you hadn't imagined. This isn't about dramatic displays for skeptics. It's about quietly strengthening your confidence and expertise. Let your achievements make the statement instead of words. You don't need to broadcast your efforts. Let the results do the talking. If you're seen as lacking creativity, take on a project that highlights your imaginative side. If you're labeled uncommitted, demonstrate your dedication through consistent action. This quiet pursuit of self-improvement isn't about battling others' judgments, but striving for your personal best. As you evolve, others' opinions will naturally shift, but the real power lies in how you transform your own view of yourself. This process will not only surprise those around you, but also redefine your sense of what you can achieve. Ultimately, it's not just about proving others wrong. It's about setting your own standards of success. And in that journey, the most meaningful validation comes from within. Lesson 7. Embrace joy and explore. Life truly flourishes when we break free from familiar routines. Finding happiness isn't just about having a good time, it's a purposeful way to strengthen your resilience. Often, when faced with rejection, the natural response is to pull back and dwell on the disappointment. But instead of giving in to that impulse, choose to actively seek out joy. This doesn't mean dismissing your feelings, but rather offering them a healthier outlet.
Whether you dive into a fresh hobby or reconnect with an old interest, these acts become a bold statement against the heaviness of rejection. As social beings, shared experiences hold great power. Surround yourself with your community. Invite friends for a nature walk, participate in a local art initiative, or enjoy a meal together. These moments don't just lift your mood, they reinforce your connection to others and remind you that you're part of a larger story. Every laugh, every conversation is a gentle nudge that you are much more than your setbacks. You belong to a network of shared strength and support. Here's where the real transformation begins. Step into new experiences. What might feel like a closed door can actually reveal many new paths. Try a new cuisine, explore unfamiliar places, or join a workshop on something outside your comfort zone. These adventures aren't mere distractions, they're chances to grow. Each fresh encounter adds depth to your character, making you more flexible, compassionate, and ready to face life's challenges. The aim isn't to erase rejection, but to learn and evolve from it, turning every denial into a stepping stone toward a fuller, more colorful life. Lesson 8. Strengthen your social standing. Picture yourself in a room where you feel invisible and overlooked. Within this experience lies a valuable chance for growth. Stoicism encourages us to convert such moments of rejection into opportunities for self-improvement. Rather than chasing approval from others, concentrate on personal development and engaging with your community. This isn't about trying to climb a social hierarchy, it's about advancing your own path of growth. Pursuing activities like exercise, exploring new interests, or making progress in your profession are not just tasks, they're tools to build a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. Share your experiences not to gain praise, but to foster genuine connections. When you discuss your passions or accomplishments, use it as a way to connect with others who share your values. This isn't about amassing followers, but about finding authentic companionship. Getting involved in volunteering or networking does more than enhance your resume. It helps you create meaningful bonds. This approach aligns deeply with Stoic principles, where personal growth and contributing to others go hand in hand. When working on your social standing, your intent matters most. It's not a pursuit of fame, but a commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. Each action you take should aim at self-betterment, creating positive impacts within your community. This shift in perspective is key. It's less about being noticed and more about witnessing your own development while supporting growth in others. Adopting this Stoic outlook equips you to navigate life's challenges, turning rejection setback into a wave of constructive transformation.
Lesson 9. Act as if they're invisible. When someone ignores you, sometimes the most powerful response is silence. This isn't about being spiteful or cold, it's about protecting your own tranquility. If a person decides to overlook you, simply allow it. Don't expend energy trying to get their attention or start a conversation. Instead, shift your focus elsewhere. At a social gathering, for example, engage with those who appreciate your presence and start meaningful conversations there. Recognize that your value isn't tied to anyone else's recognition. When interaction with that person is unavoidable, keep it professional, brief, clear, and free from emotional involvement. This isn't about proving a point to them, but about standing strong for yourself. By sticking to business, you avoid unnecessary conflict and send a message, I'm here for what truly matters, not for drama. This mindset helps you stay centered and unmoved by their indifference. If their disregard persists, embrace the strength in walking away. This isn't giving up, it's a tactical choice. Your energy is best spent on relationships and pursuits that nurture your well-being and growth. Choosing not to be caught in a one-sided battle means you're moving forward to better chances, healthier connections, and inner peace. Your calm response to being ignored isn't a sign of defeat, but a reflection of your resilience and self-respect. Lesson 10. Give them the silent treatment. Responding with silence to indifference isn't about gaining control over others, it's about preserving your own dignity. Stoic philosophy guides us to see silence not as a weapon for manipulation, but as a means for inner reflection and emotional strength. When someone dismisses you and you choose not to respond, use that quiet time to look inward. It becomes an opportunity to explore your emotions, clear your mind, and gain insight. The goal isn't to punish others, but to protect your peace of mind. Through this silence, you open a door to personal development. It's not about shutting down communication, but opening yourself to understand your values and how you want to interact with the world. Ask yourself, why does this affect me? What lessons lie here? How can I grow from this experience? This reflective silence builds you up rather than tearing down. It strengthens your character and aligns your actions with your core beliefs. If you choose to stay silent, let it stem from deliberate self-care and wisdom, steering clear of petty responses like revenge or manipulation. Instead, you embody Stoicism's teachings of moderation and self-discipline. By opting out of reaction, you're not just withdrawing from others, you're tuning into yourself. It's a practice of maintaining calm, focusing on your growth, and living the Stoic ideal of tranquility even in tough times.
Lesson 11. Don't beg for attention in the face of indifference. The Stoic philosophy encourages grounding yourself in self-worth and independence rather than seeking others' approval. When faced with being ignored, it's not a signal to try harder to get noticed, but an invitation to reaffirm your own value from within. Stoicism teaches that your sense of self-esteem should not fluctuate based on others' recognition. Instead, cultivate a steady confidence, aware that your worth is unwavering and not subject to negotiation. Pour your energy into your passions and pursuits with genuine self-reliance. This isn't about flaunting your qualities to make others see what they're missing. It's about recognizing your own contributions and strengths. Engage in activities that bring you fulfillment, build connections with those who appreciate you, and create a life that you can genuinely be proud of. Far from being passive, this is an active and vibrant commitment to your own growth and happiness. By immersing yourself in your personal journey, the craving for external validation gradually diminishes until it no longer holds power over you. Instead of chasing momentary attention, focus on investing in yourself. Craft a life that satisfies and fulfills you independently of external opinions. Let your confidence arise naturally from your development and accomplishments, not as a performance for others. This approach goes beyond simply coping with rejection. It transforms rejection into a chance to deepen your self-respect and bolster your resilience by concentrating on what truly matters, your own path of growth and fulfillment. Lesson 12. Practice kindness with emotional boundaries. When faced with indifference, respond with warmth while keeping your emotions protected. This doesn't mean being distant or cold, but rather safeguarding your inner calm. It's natural to feel hurt or upset when ignored, but Stoicism encourages facing these moments with a steady and peaceful heart. Offer simple gestures like a smile, a polite hello, or a friendly wish without attaching any expectations. Your kindness is a genuine gift, not something you give in exchange for approval. Maintaining emotional distance doesn't mean erecting barriers. It means setting healthy limits. You can control your own behavior, but not others' reactions. This distance is a sign of strength and self-respect, not vulnerability. By choosing to remain kind yet emotionally detached, you're affirming that someone else's indifference won't disturb your equilibrium. This balanced approach does more than protect. It empowers you. It reflects Stoic principles by enabling you to engage with grace while staying firm in your emotional well-being. Showing kindness alongside emotional resilience demonstrates respect for both yourself and others, highlighting your maturity and insight. This mindset lets you face rejection without bitterness or pain, instead embracing an enduring sense of peace and dignity.
Lesson 13. Keep your struggles private. When faced with being ignored, it can be tempting to reveal your hardships. However, Stoicism teaches the importance of maintaining calm composure. This doesn't mean denying your feelings, but showing true inner strength through resilience. Appearing unaffected isn't about pretending, it's a genuine expression of emotional steadiness. Carry on with your daily life with determination and energy, not as a performance for others, but as proof of your own power. While it's important to recognize your emotions, don't allow them to control you. Let your actions, responses, and demeanor be governed by calmness and confidence. You have control over these. By moving forward with assurance, you not only demonstrate strength to those around you, but reinforce it within yourself. This quiet assertion affirms that your self-worth stands independent of others' judgments or reactions. In essence, keeping your struggles to yourself is a practice of Stoic emotional resilience. It's not about hiding emotions, but managing them in a way that honors your dignity and self-respect. This approach reflects deep wisdom and integrity, showing you are anchored in your own character rather than external events. Your response to rejection becomes a reflection of your inner strength and stability, visible both to yourself and the world. Remember this. We've navigated together through the challenges of rejection, uncovering 13 valuable lessons on turning refusals into stepping stones for success. Each no you encounter is an opportunity to build resilience, a core teaching of Stoicism that encourages tapping into your inner strength. Now, the real challenge lies ahead. Put these insights into practice every day. See rejection not as an obstacle, but as a powerful impetus for growth and self-awareness. Your stories of overcoming adversity are what inspire this community. So make sure to subscribe, activate the notification bell, and share your experiences in the comments. Whether it's your victories or struggles, every journey matters. If you're uncertain what to say, simply type "strength in adversity" to mark your participation. Your engagement helps us all grow in wisdom and understanding, mastering together the art of transforming life's challenges into opportunities. Here's to cultivating Stoic resilience. Stay strong, stay Stoic.